the deck you set right there, are you?
Right, yeah.
Alright, how's this radio sound there, break? I made a couple adjustments on this one, there, break.
It sounds more stock. There's not as much boom to it or anything. I don't know how you have it. I guess the safe thing for me to say is Slapjack says it sucks.
Alright, I just adjusted the mic gain up on it, man. Did that help it out any there, break?
It's got a nasally holding your nose sound to it, Stick.
Okay, I mean, I can deal with that, Alright, that's 3 o'clock on the mic gain. Did that help that out any?
No,
Alright, give me 1 second, let me try something else.
Okie dokie.
Audio check. Alright, let's try that setting out right there. 1, 2, 3, break.
Oh yeah, that woke the audio up.
Isn't that strange? That's my EQ stuff out of line.
What mic is that?
This is my Echo Max, man, my favorite.
And this is the one you did the broadbanding to?
Now, this radio right now, all I did is some power mods on it today. I didn't do the broadbanding on this one yet. I did it on my 29, but I didn't do it on my 48 there, are you?
Oh yeah, it sounds great. It must be the, I guess having the sideband in it or something. I don't know. That's your, I blow them up, you fix them up.
Yeah. I probably got to change a bunch of settings on my my equipment here for it to work with this radio a little bit better. But that's why I went straight mic to see what it's doing to rule stuff out. You know, make sure it's just not the radio there, Timo.
Oh yeah, it woke it back right up. So, I mean, I like that one.
Right there. Oh, don't like that. Alright, let me try 9 o'clock. 1, 2, 3 on the 9 o'clock, no watts. I believe that's about 12. We'll try 12 o'clock. 1, 2, breaker. And right before it starts to squeal, I believe that's a squeal because my meter's taking off there, right?
Yep, sounds like a foghorn on a boat in the distance. Type of squeal.
Yeah, I can tell on the meter. Okay, so let me go to this other mic and we'll give that one a shot too.
Oh yeah.
Here's the extreme mic. Let's give this one a shot there. Break.
Yep. The audio seemed louder with your Echo Master and fuller, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does. I'm definitely not, I know I can't take the mic gain on the radio up any higher because I'll be at squeal. Hold on, let me adjust this little setting in the back of the mic. Alright, I took it up a good ways, man. That should have brought up the audio some there. Break. What do you think?
Brought it up and trashed it up at the same time.
Alright, let me try bringing the mic gain back on the radio to 12 o'clock. That takes some of that trash out of there, and it's still there.
No, it's still there, it's pushing.
Alright, let me try 9 o'clock.
definitely.
Alright, I took the mic back a little more. Mic 8 on the radio. I got this thing upside down, so it's 12 o'clock. Okay, we'll leave the mic there, or the radio there. And that's the mic. If I do I take it back some more?
It cleaned it up, but it probably could come back another notch or two.
Alright, I took about a couple hairs back. Let's try that right there. 1, 2, because this thing seems to be very sensitive there. Tibbo?
Yep, it's gotten better, but it's still kind of edgy. But it's definitely better than what we started with.
Alright, I took it back some more. About a hair now. A little more there. Break. 1, 2. Bringer. Hello. How you like me now?
Still there, but I could live with it.
Yeah, the problem is you can live with it, but I can't. So I took it back another hair there. Break.
I don't want to keep picking on you, but I guess that's the purpose of all this, right? It could probably come back another notch.
Alright, 10-4, 1, 2, another notch back. Let's try that. I raised my voice too, but, alright, well, let's try right there. Bringer.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good there.
Alright, so, we're happy with that right there?
I am, if you think that I've been right on the other gates that I've been with you as far as my descriptions and telling you where things are at. That's pretty much, I'm trying to keep the same standard, you know?
Well, I want to get the mic set, so all I got to do is use the radio to do any adjustments there. Tempo?
Oh, yeah, I think you got it.
Alright, now. Mic wide open on the 148. Audio. I'm not seeing my foghorn in there, so maybe I got this about right. You have to tell me, but that's wide open on the radio. That's 3 o'clock on the radio. 1, 2, 3. And that's 2 o'clock on the radio. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give that about 1 o'clock on the radio. 1, 2, 3. And that's 12 o'clock. 1, 2, 3. Bringer.
I think it's between 12 and 1 o'clock. When you first keyed it, carried a hum with it on the dead key, not a loud hum, but like a 60 cycle hum on it, on the wide open. But as you came back on the mic in, it went away.
Roger. Let me see where I got this thing at. It's real close to about 1 o'clock, somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll give that a shot there, right?
Yeah, it might be a bit high, but you can hear it when you see the gate.
Alright, I backed it off a pinch. We'll try that there. 1, 2, 3. Bringer.
Yeah, 50-50 stick, it's okay.
You got to figure out what I don't like my other stuff. Let me try something. I'm going to switch back to it real fast, and I'll be back.
Tempo.
Alright, I'm going off on a limb here because I threw a totally different mic into my EQ setup there, Bree.
Right now it's driven sounding.
Okay, is it too much bass, too much trouble? I mean, you tell me driven, so, I know it's not a dead key thing, because usually driven to me is somebody dead keying too high, but, what do you think? Take some bass out of it, add some trouble, what do you think?
Yeah, try taking some bass out.
Alright, I put the bass about 3 o'clock there. 1, 2, 3, break.
It's almost like the mic gain's too high, stick, but if you bring some treble in, what does it do?
Alright, that's what I did. I just brought some trouble
seem to make it worse, to me anyways, unless you raise your voice.
Well, I finally got a soda to drink. Oh, that looks like it killed it. Let me bring up some, there we go, right there. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Hold on, let me try something here. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. This is the input gain I'm messing with for the microphone. Actually, you know what, dumbass? Hold on. Alright, there we go. I had it on for a power mic setting. I just put it on 600 ohms. What'd that do for it there? Sounds real good at my house.
We got somebody saying it sounds real good at their house there, Stick. When you first started, you said he killed it. That cleaned the audio up, it took the punch away. And when you brought it back in and switched over to the 600, it cleaned it up. So it brought the audio up without the distortion that I was hearing or the driven over mic gain sound I was hearing.
Yeah, I didn't realize I had it in the high Z setting, so I just flipped it over to 600 ohms. I messed with the input gain of the mic since it's not a power mic, so I brought that up. So I brought the input gain up, but I also dropped back the output level, which is like the power mic type of setting. And this is the output level here. If I break, see it squeals. Okay, so let's back that off some. Let me back off this gain to about 1 o'clock. That's the input gain. And now the output gain, there it goes squealing. Okay, it looks like I can only run that about 3 o'clock on the output gain. Let me try something here. 1 1 1, squealing. Alright, right in that area is about where I can put the output gain there, break.
It's not the hi-fi that you're looking for, but it's definitely loud.
Okay, yeah, I don't want loud, so I'm going to knock the treble at about 12 o'clock. 1 2, break.
There you go. Bring some bass in it, Stick, and see if that does it, but maybe bring some bass in it first.
Alright, I brought the bass in, right there's about, oh shit, I would guess 8 o'clock, and that's 8 o'clock on the bass there, right?
Okay, where's your treble at now?
It's straight up high noon. The high noon would be 0, and then I have negative and positive.
Try to notch, 1 notch and then 2 notch negative. Let me see what that sounds like.
Alright, well that's negative, right there, that would be more or less like 11 o'clock on the negative. And this would be like 1 o'clock on the positive, 1 2, break.
Sounded better on the negative. And on the negative you might have been able to bring a little more bass in.
Yeah, that's about where we have the 29 at, okay. That's all the bass I can give it right there. That's basically all the way around on the... Actually, no. You know what? Hold on. Let me try something here. I think I'm going the wrong way. That's bass straight up 12 o'clock. And that's bass about 1 o'clock. Break.
12 o'clock was better. And the treble's okay at 11. You might want to try 10 just so you hear the difference.
Alright, for shits and giggles, I got the bass right there. That should be wide open positive, just so I can hear it on the gate, see what it does. I'm going to back it off now. That's about 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock on the bass. Straight up 12 o'clock bass. Audio, break.
I think it sounded best somewhere between 1 and 3 on the bass.
Alright, I'm going to put that right there. 3. That's about 1 o'clock on the treble, 1, 2. That's about 2 o'clock on the treble, 1, 2, 3. And 3 o'clock on the treble, because I don't think I got to go much more past that there, are you?
The more treble you put in it, Stick, the trashier it sounds to me, if that's the appropriate word to use. It just starts sounding like the mic gain's too high when you put that much treble in it. The treble, to me, sounded better below noon or negative.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Audio, check. I ain't got no watts though, man. It's just straight up and down. Huh, kind of weird. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Well, that's straight up and down on the treble there, break.
Yep, it's getting closer to the hi-fi you want. I'm still scratching my head as to why it's taking the watts out, though.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there either. They bump up the miking on the radio. Oh, there they are. That's 3 o'clock. Did that hurt me any?
It brought it louder, and it didn't hurt it bad. Maybe take the treble back to 11 or 10 and see how that does.
Alright, let me bump that treble back some. I'm not so straight up and down now there, right?
Yep. Where's the bass at now?
I got the bass around 1 o'clock positive side. We were running it, when we first started, I was running it right about in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I switched it up because I just realized that I was on the negative side, so I put it right about there at the positive side, about 1 o'clock there, Roger?
Okay. So from when you first keyed up there, you took it from positive back to negative and back to positive, is that what you did?
Yeah, it's on positive right now.
It's somewhere between where you stopped at negative and stopped at positive, somewhere in between the two there. You didn't tell me where your negative was.
Alright, I'll put it negative there, which would be 10 o'clock, I would assume. 10 o'clock right there on the negative.
That's on the bass. Okay. It's almost like it's got a little bit too much mic gain, but it's close, Stick. It's close. I want to say it's somewhere between noon and 1 on the bass with you bringing that, because you brought the mic gain up, right? Or the audio input up on it?
Nah, I just messed with the mic gain on the face of the radio. I just backed that off a pinch, and that's all I did. I just brought the mic gain on the radio up some there, Roger.
Okay. It sounds like the mic gain is too high, to me, right now. But, I'm not sure if I should tell you to move the treble or the bass.
Alright, well, I just backed the mic gain off a little bit more there, Roger.
Okay. I'll have to, listen to you here for a few.
10-4, yeah, because, I mean, if I back it down to high noon where we started at, then it just stays a steady 200 for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that, but I got it at, I don't know. I'm not looking at the radios upside down. It's about 2 o'clock.
It's close. It's just not quite there, but it's close. You're in the ballpark.
Yeah, well, I didn't do the cap changes on this rig yet either, so, I mean, it's just working with a couple power miles, and that's all I did.
Yep. It seems to be as the treble goes negative, the mic gain can go up. If the treble goes positive, the mic gain's got to come down. And as you bring the treble negative, you have to bring bass up. That seems to be the pattern that I've noticed here while we were playing with this radio.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like a megaphone or anything, right?
No, the megaphone thing that we had the other night's gone. I haven't heard that at all with you tonight other than when you were playing.
plus and see what that does. Now, that's totally off for the dual band EQ. Now, I still got my 8 band in line, but the dual band one's out. 1, 2, break, break.
My opinion took some of the clarity out and put some of the I don't know what word you want me to use for it, Stick. I've always called it driven, and it's mic gain driven sound is what I'm trying to say to you.
I'll listen to the water gates and then we'll make another name up for it, because you mess me up when you tell me driven, because I'm thinking when somebody tells me that, just too much mic, you know, like watch this. I would consider that driven right there. That's about a 500 bird dead key there, Roger?
Yeah, that's pinched up. That's what I call pinched up. Okay. So you call that driven. All right. Now I understand your term. And when you hear the gate, we'll come up with a name for this other thing. It's overmodulated, I guess, is the word I would need to use.
10-4. All right. That should be back to the 200 that I had before. Now I'm going to flip that EQ back on. Audio. Oh, damn, I ain't got about a 100-watt swing. It's almost like I got to scream in the mic. Audio. Bring the input gains up a little bit. All right, let me, I'm going to flip this compressor downward expander level. I'm going to switch that off. And, I didn't do this last time. I didn't say what I was flipping on and off, but that's the downward expander, and I totally turned it off there, Roger.
It almost cleaned up that old overmodulation a little bit, but we'd have to go back and change the bass and trebles on the EQs.
Yeah. Well, I might not have the compressor completely adjusted for this radio. I just flipped it back on. I'm going to back that off a little bit because they say in the manual you can get in trouble with that. So I might have had it too far up, but I don't want to get too far gone because we know this was working pretty decent with my 29. But that's backed off on the compressor a little bit there, Tempo.
Yeah, it made it a little better there. Probably should. I don't want you getting all out of whack off your 29 and having to redo it all, so I don't know if you got something to write it down with.
I haven't wrote nothing down, man. I'd have to put the headphones on and listen to it again, but I backed the compressor off a little bit more. I know where I know where the bass and the treble and that stuff was in the compressor, so, but I backed that off some. I'm going to do something else here. All right, are you hearing any ambient noise in there at all?
I hear a fan.
Alright. How about now there, Break?
Do it again. Yeah, I still hear some kind of fan.
Alright, I just brought that up somewhere. This is supposed to cut out any of the background noise from the room. It's a downward expander, so let's try it right there. I'm going to be quiet for a second and listen.
I think that got it.
Alright, because let me okay. I just flipped that. Audio. God, I just lose so much, man. I don't understand what this is doing, but 1 1 1 1 1 audio. Why am I losing so much? 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 audio. Check. Break. Don't know what's going on here.
I can dial my gain back to like 2 or 3, and then that way you can see if you're actually losing it or if it's just something phenomenon with the hi-fi and the meters.
So I mean, I'm not dropping any signal on you over there?
Still up there around 7, 8, 9, as always.
Yeah, because I mean, I got a 200 key is all I'm laying down right now, and I mean, right now it's swinging, and then the next minute it don't swing, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's, you know, it's device crazy acting. Audio. Maybe it's, I don't know. I mean, now it's swinging. It wasn't a minute ago.
Hold that key for a second, Stick. Do it again for the same amount of time, please. I just dialed the RF back. Dead key's got my needle at 383 units.
Alright, 10-4, I don't know, 1 minute it wants to hold 2, and audio, maybe it's the way I'm holding the mic, that's gotta be what it is. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, there's, it's not much swing now, not like when I first start talking. Not sure what it's doing, it's bouncing all over the place is what it is. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Well, with the, like I said, my gain's pulled back, so it's 3 swinging 6, 7.
Audio, check 1, check 1. Well, my peaks are right, so I don't know what it's doing on RMS. Crazy. Huh. Don't know. But you're still hearing it over there, so I'm still good to go.
Yep, not a problem.
Well, I thought about this the other day, putting this mic on here, because this is generally one of the mics that we picked with this setup when I first got it. Me and Campbell were messing with it, and this always seemed to be a pretty decent mic sounding through this equipment, but I thought about it the other day that I should give it another shot just for shits and giggles there, Roger.
Yep, it's got some quality to it and could use some tweaking one way or the other there, but it's close but not what you're looking for. I mean, it sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the headphones or nothing on and none of that stuff in line, so, I mean, I could get the preliminary settings dialed in, but at least it makes me feel better that it don't sound like a megaphone like it did the other